Most of us plan our lives around a quiet continuation of the present, but aging eventually presents a binary choice that few families are prepared for. You either surrender your autonomy to move into your adult child's spare bedroom, or you remain in an empty house, risking a life of total isolation. The demographic reality is unrelenting. 1 in 3 seniors currently lives alone, and for women over the age of 75, that figure approaches nearly half. When safety becomes the priority, the standard societal defaults, luxury nursing homes or moving in with relatives, require a heavy trade. To stay secure, seniors are often forced to give up the very independence that gives their lives meaning. This crisis stems from how we build our world. Standard housing models prioritize the isolated nuclear unit, creating environments that don't account for the human need to be near others while remaining self-sufficient. A framework for this struggle was first articulated by the 19th century philosopher Arthur Schopenhauer, who used a parable to explain the complexities of human intimacy. Schopenhauer imagined a group of hedgehogs on a freezing winter night. To survive the cold and preserve body heat, they must huddle tightly together. But the closer they get, the more they suffer. Their sharp spines inevitably pierce one another, forcing the group to scatter back into the freezing cold to escape the pain. This metaphor captures the central tension of the modern family. We seek the warmth of connection, yet the prick of lost autonomy often dictates the terms of our survival and happiness in old age. Moving an aging parent into a multi-generational home represents the human equivalent of huddling too close. While well-intentioned, this arrangement often leads to psychological suffocation. Parents describe a daily life of walking on eggshells, constantly aware of their status as an intruder in their children's routines. Physical proximity without boundaries destroys privacy for everyone involved. The adult child loses their domestic freedom, and the parent loses the sanctuary of a space they truly control. This often leads to role reversion, a psychological shift where once independent adults are suddenly reduced to a childlike state of dependency under their own children's roof. These shared quarters act like a pressure cooker for resentment. The spines of lost autonomy inevitably push the family apart emotionally, even as they live just a few feet from one another. The other extreme is the stubborn pursuit of total independence, often by aging in a quiet, isolated house far from help. This choice carries a lethal biological cost. Research indicates that chronic social isolation increases the risk of premature deaths by 50%, a hazard on par with smoking 15 cigarettes every single day. Rural independence also creates a terrifying logistical gap. In these areas, a minor fall or a sudden cardiac event can mean waiting 50 minutes or more for an ambulance to arrive. The mind suffers as well. Without regular human interaction, the brain's memory centers, specifically the hippocampus, physically shrink from a lack of daily engagement. Choosing absolute physical distance to preserve your freedom creates a self-imposed isolation chamber. It is an environment that actively accelerates both mental and physical decline. Surviving Schopenhauer's dilemma requires finding the just right distance, a geographical buffer that provides warmth without the prick of the spines. A 10-minute walking radius solves the dilemma, placing family within an immediate response window for emergencies. The physical distance creates a psychological barrier against the frictions of shared living. Households maintain independent orbits, close enough for a crisis, but daily routines remain entirely your own. This specific gap also forces a baseline of health. Living a short walk away requires aging parents to engage in purposeful daily movement, which preserves the muscle and balance needed to stay out of a nursing home. This proximity allows for organic socialization, seeing neighbors and visiting local parks, providing a wider safety net than a single, forced domestic interaction. The 10-minute walk is the ultimate architectural boundary. It offers the protection of a family safety net while ensuring that neither generation is forced to sacrifice their autonomy. Achieving this balance takes intentional planning. It is a decision that must be made while you are healthy, rather than being left to a medical emergency that removes your ability to choose. Share this video with your family to start a conversation about real estate and boundaries. It is an uncomfortable but necessary step towards securing a future that respects everyone's freedom. Dignity in our final years depends on the environment we choose. By strategically placing yourself within reach of support, but outside the shared household, you protect both the connection to your children and the independence you've spent a lifetime building.